Hello, welcome to Dead Plate, a horror RPG Maker game developed by Studio Investigrave. The lead developer is also known as Rachel Draws This, and I played a few games by this developer, and I was pretty impressed by all of them, really. So I want to check this out. I believe the last game I played from the same studio actually was Elevator Hitch, I believe. That was like really good as well. You can check it out on my channel if you like to. But this one is restaurant tycoon themed. So I guess we'll see what that means. A little bit of content warning as well though. This game is tagged as horror, so there may be some disturbing elements. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's begin. Alright, here's the specific warnings. I always say all the warnings. Also audio. Apparently, there's a warning for audio. Scary audio. Okay, controls. Typical RPG Maker controls. Apparently, this has point-and-click elements as well. So, I guess you gotta keep that in mind. Well, obviously, yeah, it just started. So, I guess I would like a tutorial. Do I click on it? Guess so. There are like, how do you say? I was gonna say, like, you can click on stuff, in RPG Maker. The game engine is, I don't know it's designed for it, but, you can. It's a possibility. Oh wow, you actually showed up for training. They have little beep boops. On time too. Barely. This is a highly sought after position. Be grateful you're even getting the benefit of being told how to do your job. Your resume showed many, many jobs in the service industry, so I assume you already have some of this down. Though I'm choosing to ignore the rate at which you got new positions. Hey, having 28 service industry jobs over the course of 7 years is pretty impressive when you think about it. And even less impressive when you think about it for 5 seconds more than that. But with those jobs, you likely already know how to see customers. Go to the counter and get them to the appropriate table. Keep in mind how many people are dining. You don't want a large group crowding over a private area. Right? So, it's just... Also, why is it... I don't know, it's kind of... The animation is kind of silly, because we don't turn around or anything. We just kind of like... strafe everywhere. This is how we walk, I guess. Anyway, what do we do? So this is the customer. We interact with the customer. We seat them for a table of 2. So we must go over, I'm assuming over here. Good job. They'll take a moment to see what we're serving today. Once they're ready, they'll put the menu down and you'll go check in on them. What are we serving today? Yes, patrons don't pick what they eat. Instead, we have a strict menu that changes daily. You'd know that if you read the interview. I skimmed it. Okay. Interact? Take their order. I like an appetizer. Once you have their meal ticket, bring it to the marker between the window and the door. That'll send it to the kitchen. The cooks will start work on whatever order you have right away, but keep in mind they prioritize cooking the dessert, side, meal, and appetizer in that order. There are typos and weird punctuation sometimes, like commas instead of periods I've noticed before. Oh. Don't pester or distract any of the cooks if it's taking too long. So like an appetizer? Okay. I'm assuming you take 2 tickets for both? Do I... Okay, you send it through there? Waiting. Once your order is finished, you'll find it at the window, pick up the order, and bring it to the customers. Got appetizer. You can't hold more than 1 dish. Okay, there you go. And then another one. Speed. Once you're done with the appetizer, they'll ask for more. Once you go back over, they'll keep them waiting for long. No eating animation. strange. Take the order. Like a main. So it's weird. So apparently, that means in the beginning that apparently they don't get to choose items. They just simply ask for it. Apparently that's the restaurant's, you know, main thing. You don't get to order anything. You know, you simply have a pre-made menu. Is that like a thing? I don't know if that's a thing in real life. Maybe. I have no idea. I never go to fancy restaurants ever. Once they're ready for the bill, go behind the counter to check them out. I'll go behind. Okay, so like this. Here's your money. You earned 200, whatever that means. Euros? Is that euros? I don't know. I don't live in the EU. I have no idea. Most customers will ask for the full course of appetizers, sides, meals, and desserts. Once they're done with their meal, make sure to clean up the table. I don't want guests thinking we leave messes out in the open. Clean. Oh. Are you not able to clean the table? If that's the case, the trash is probably full. Come back to the kitchen to check. The garbage will be right to the back door. Right? The back door? Okay, go inside the kitchen. A lot of cooks, you know, a lot of chefs. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Or something like that. Oh yeah, seems like it. If you can't clean the table, that means there's nowhere for the scraps to go. Take the trash and bring it to the alley behind the kitchen to throw it out. Okay. Somehow we have the psychic ability to like realize the trash is full, apparently. You think if you notice the trash is full anyway, you know, we'll be in the kitchen to notice that, and then, you know, instead of like in front at the restaurant, we'd be like, we'd already know the last time we checked or something, you know? Anyway. And now we eat. Boop. You cleaned up. I'll let you take this next customer on your own. Okay. Table for one. Oh, here you go. Hey, you ready? You ready yet? You ready yet? Ready yet? Ready yet? Like an appetizer. Like they can only choose the order of the food they eat. You know, they don't choose what actually to eat. You've never been to a fancy restaurant, or you know, the kind of restaurant that serves you like appetizer, main dish, I don't know, dessert, you know, that kind of thing. Never done that. I've only eaten like fast food, you know, if I order food anyway. Yes, do you have to-go boxes or way to order ahead of time by any chance? No, I don't think so. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Good work. We'll try to keep tone in mind too. I don't want customers thinking your service is anything less than professional. But I'm not a professional. Exactly. Yeah. So no, nothing like, it's not like a, you know, it's not McDonald's, I guess. You know, it's like, it's very strict. You only get to order specific, like you only get to go here and get a specific type of food, and that's it. Nothing else. So is it like appetizer? So is it? I was like, oh, this is taking forever. I'm leaving. What? I just got the food. Ugh, did that one leave? They're probably expecting fast food level speed anyways. You don't want them coming here. The good news is they'll still have to pay for what meals they did eat. But an off chance a respectable customer loses their patience and leaves, they likely won't be leaving any tips and won't be paying for any further meals. It's in your best interest not to let that happen. But that did? Oh, that did. I don't know why it's capitalized, the D. But that did leave you with a dead plate. Haha, because that's the title of the game. Unless another table wants that exact order, you're stuck with it until you throw it away. A perfectly good meal gone to waste. Bring it back to the trash can. Go back all the way to trash. I was gonna say, so AMSD, so it's like appetizer, main dish. What's S again? I don't know if it's a soup, I'm thinking. I don't know, soup and dessert, maybe. D is probably dessert, right? Right away. Good work. So, good work. Some other things may come up, but for now you seem prepared enough. We'll be opening in just a moment. Are you all set? Start shift, I guess. Alright, let's go. First day on the job. proper anyway. Now that you're properly trained in, you're ready to start actually working. Here's our menu for the day. Appetizer, main, side, and dessert. Oh, S is side. AMSD. If you need me, I'll be in the back. Good luck. Now you have to memorize. I guess you have to look at the picture as well. But yeah, I want you to memorize like which order do people order stuff, you know? Sometimes you have to obviously take orders from multiple customers, and then you have to get the items in orders. Like, I'm not sure. Appetizer. Alright. Go for one. Eat them here. Appetizer, give to you. I was gonna say though, why can't I order multiple things at once? There's so many chefs in the kitchen. You know, there's so many cooks in the kitchen. And yet we can only do one thing at a time? That's weird, in my opinion. Like dessert. Again, I've never been to like this kind of fancy restaurant where you order multiple things at once. It just seems expensive. So I've never been, you know? Pay me. Here's my money. 400 euros. Great. Here. Like that. Gotta clean this up. Good, did I give it to you? I don't remember. I thought I gave you the stuff, right? You just sitting there? Hopefully you're satisfied? Okay. You know, I kind of wish there was some kind of eating animation to show that they're eating, you know? At least, I don't know. Clean up. And since I'm here, I'm gonna clean up the trash. I need to wash my hands? I guess not. Now, things are feeling too slow. It's like you've forgotten about something. Keep the customer's needs in mind. Again, a lot of chefs in the kitchen, and yeah, I can only like prepare one order at a time. I mean, come on. I mean, I guess, you know, I was gonna say, like, if you have these many cooks in the kitchen, the food will probably be a lot faster, you think, but maybe not. I mean, it depends how it's set up, I guess. Actually, when I think about it, like, it seems like each meal is like full meal. It's like hundreds of euros. Is that a lot? I actually have no idea. I'm assuming it's close to the American dollar. I mean, not exactly, but it's like hundreds of dollars. That's crazy. Anyway, day one shift complete. You've earned green onion rolls. Delicious. Ah, yes. Welcome to my trash apartment. I gotta clean up. A crooked lamp. The light bulb seems to be broken. Box full of records. I can't wait to play these for her when she visits again. I just know she's gonna love my new collection. Maybe she'll even stay awake this time. Okay. Someone important to him. I don't know who. An old TV. Very expensive. Some parts of the screen are cracked, but you can still make out the images. I was gonna say this is a very old TV, but I guess you have to bear in mind, I think this game takes place in the 60s? That's what it says on the store page. So I guess television, you know, is still kind of new, so it actually is not bad. Newspapers. Section for missing persons. Okay, it's interesting that we knows that. Call her? Interesting. Read through catalog. Can I only do these one at a time, or can I interact with all of these objects? I'm not sure. Worn out guitar. On the ground are scraps and pieces of love letters and lyrics you wrote for. I should really finish up writing these. Messy wardrobe. A horse? Oh, it's a bike, but you treat it like a horse. Is the bathroom flooding again? Okay, I was thinking like some kind of like, I don't know, monster or something that you hid in that room or something like that. And you're some kind of dark secret, but no, it's just the bathroom, as it turns out. I'll get to it later. Someday, eventually. What do you mean? Do the dishes. You just leave it there forever. That's disgusting. Come on. It's burned all over. And that's the last time ever making cereal. How can you burn cereal? Isn't that like... I feel like that's a common joke in like cartoons. Somehow the person burns cereal. Reheat leftovers. Okay, well, let's see. Can I look at the fridge? And there's the thing we earn. We earn food. Can we use it somehow? No? Guess that's it. Also, do you press X? That's X. Also, that's this. Isn't that the same X as like the Twitter X? Whatever. Because Elon Musk tried to rebrand Twitter to like X for some reason. I don't know. Read through catalog. Why not? Collectioner. I'm gonna read that. I know what the letter here is. Is it G? Is there a C? I'm not sure. But it's a magazine for gourmet living. 50 cents. 1966. An exclusive interview with Chef Vincent Charbonneau, owner of La Gueule de Satan. Loan. Oh, are these upgrades actually? Oh, interesting. Everything's so expensive though. Also, matches? Oh, I don't know what this does. It's just nice to have. Got a light? Got a light. I like to read this, but it's kind of blocked by the arrow. But, while Chef Charbonneau opened his innovative restaurant, La Gueule de Satarn, grown to steady success among the classically refined patrons. Not only do my customers deserve good service, but my staff deserves a job where they can best utilize their efforts, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yes, I guess that's where we're working at, actually. I'm assuming. Trash can. Buy trash can, by the way? We can buy a trash can for the restaurant? Isn't that, like, messed up? Asking the employee to, like, you know, buy, like, assets for the business? Okay, and I guess this is what we circled. Waiter, €5 an hour. That's, like, very little. We earn a lot of tips, though, it seems. I don't know. So, I mean, we have 250. So, I guess, yeah, the portion of the money that we get is a percentage, not all of the money, not all of the revenue, it seems like. Reheat leftovers and I'm burning them. I should just stick to takeout or something. How did you burn out leftovers? How do you burn leftovers? What? You know, I'm curious. Call her? This seems important though, hold on. It feels important, so I'm going to look out the window. Yes. Okay. Well, we're looking out the window. I'm assuming one other apartment is lit up, I guess? This is our POV? I don't know. Guess that's it. Lie on the couch? We can save. Okay, here we go. I was wondering how to save. So I guess we're gonna lie on the couch, we can end the day. But first, okay, fine. Let's call her. I don't know what this means, but we're gonna do it. If our, like, what do you call it? Rotary phone? Guess she's busy. Alright. I guess, did voice note exist back in the day? No, did they have answering machines? I guess not. Assuming. Let's end the day. Day 2. Equip. Well, I equip nothing. There's nothing to equip. I simply go to work. Sorry I'm late. Sorry doesn't cut it. It's only your second day and already... Why do you look like that? I thought biking really fast through the rain would dry me as I go, but turns out it just soaks me faster. You know, I tried that before myself. It wasn't really biking, it was just like simply running, because I know it's like randomly, one day, I can't remember what day, but like randomly, I remember going back home and it just suddenly started raining. And so I was like, oh, okay. I didn't have my umbrella because I didn't expect it to rain, so I ran. But like I do feel like, yeah, when you run, it just splashes your face even more, you know, it's just worse. So it's like, it sucks. It just sucks. That's why I don't like rain. Some people like rain. I don't, to be honest, because I just think about that. I just think about how, like, annoying it is when you're outside and you don't have, an umbrella, and then you just drown, Anyway. Dry off. You can't be seen by customers looking like this. You do know umbrellas exist for a reason, yes? Don't own one. I'm giving you mine for the ride back so this doesn't happen again. Oh, thanks, but then how are you gonna get home without one? I live here. No. Like, in the restaurant? My apartment's upstairs. Oh yeah, and that makes a lot more sense. Wow. Is there a problem? Nah, it's just, isn't that worrying? Like, if something happens to the building, it's all gonna be gone. If you have enough time to talk nonsense, you're ready for work. He's a very serious guy. You know, he lives for his work. Anyway, the menu for today is appetizer, main, side, and dessert. But I guess there's differences, you know? It's hard to see though, it's kind of small on my screen. I kind of blow it up when I record, so maybe it's easier for the viewer to see, but you can't see it. It's really kind of hard to see, so I can't really make out the differences. I'm assuming it's a little important to memorize them, so you know which one is appetizer, you know, which one's a side, and whatnot. Table for 2! Okay, I'll put you right here. Like a main. Oh, they do make... Okay, they do make multiples... Okay, which one's an appetizer, which one's a main? I have no idea. I'm assuming this is... Okay, that's a main. Let's give it to you. Appetizer to you. You are ready to order. You have like the main, and you're eating. Okay, I can't tell who's eating and who's not, to be honest. But yeah, it seems like the chefs do sometimes make more than one. Biggest thing is remembering for me to like make the chefs work. You know, again, I wish it was just automatic. Just making stuff. Keep making stuff. Okay, you want a side. I wonder when the horror elements come in. Or is this the horror? You know, the horror of the restaurant industry. That's literally the stream title. That's wait, really? No? Okay. Alright, there you go. We earned the money. We have earned the money. Trying to... Come on. Sometimes, I don't know. For some reason, I can't interact with the trash. It's hard to interact with trash sometimes. Not sure why. Interacted in a very specific corner. Hey Vince, can I ask you something? It's Chef. Right, Chef, is it alright if I ask you something? I hardly doubt you have enough free time on your second day here to be talking to me this much. Yeah, but I'm bored. And besides, I don't see you doing much back here. I'm supervising. The cooks are supposed to prepare my dishes to perfection. If it's slightly off from how I make it, I need to step in and say, it's fucking raw, or something. That seems a bit harsh, doesn't it? Sorry to interrupt your questions, but you do know asking me so many questions this early doesn't reflect well on the outlook of your job, right? Ah. Well, there's no customers, bro. It's done. You got 4 customers, that's it. Your restaurant is dying because you're not... You know, you're not like giving options to your customers. Nobody wants your food. I don't care how fancy you make it. All I want to do is eat, okay? I'm just here to eat. I feel like the fancier you get, the more like wasteful the food is, you know? It's just all about like making it as fancy as possible, but I'm just here to eat, okay? I just pay a couple bucks. Well, actually, you don't pay a couple bucks anymore these days, but you know. But like, you know, you give a 20 bucks or so. At least here in Canada, you know, like $20 I would say is like an average meal. $20, $30 you want to get a little bit fancier. $10 you can find some kind of discount on like a fast food app, you know, but well, 10 to 15 I guess. 15, I mean on average I try to pay less than 15. Anyway, but I just want to pay a bit of money and then make my stomach full, you know? That's all I want. I just want sustenance. Lie on the couch and end the day. Day 3. Well, we can equip the tip jar. Increase customer tips. Yeah, amazing. Start the shift. Appetizer, main, side, dessert. Don't know what these things are. Appetizer looks like sushi? I can't tell. It's probably not sushi though. Anyway. We only take one dish at a time. Which is weird. We have 2 hands. We also hold like wine, you know, for some reason. I don't know why. Again, so many chefs, and yet they only cook one thing at a time. Crazy. I don't know how this works in real life. I feel like in real life they don't do this, you know? They would be cooking like multiple things at once. In fact, it would make things easier if they create like just simply more portions of like a singular dish. It makes more sense to me. Ow. Oh. I'm sorry, there's something in the trash. I think I may have ripped the bag open when I dropped it. I think it cut me. I swear I didn't throw away anything I wasn't supposed to, I don't think. I can clean up the mess. I'll just need a second. Schlap. Okay. You don't need to worry about that. Someone else will get the mess. Let me see your hand. You can't be serving the customers with this. Try to be more careful next time. Right. Okay. We get a slap and a bandage. What is this abusive relationship? You know, it was different back then. In the 60s, your boss can just slap you in the face and it's fine. It's just normal, I guess. Also, I wonder how, like, well, what was in that trash can? You know, I'm just thinking, I mean, I doubt it, but actually, I was gonna say, you know, like, you can get, like, bad infections if you get injured, you know, handling garbage. The first thing I think of is needles, you know, used needles. You get really sick. I'm like, you know, why would there be used needles in the kitchen? But when I think about it, you know, when I always hear about kitchens, they always say, like, don't they always say, like, the chefs always just do drugs, you know, all the time? That's what I've always heard. Because it's like a very stressful job, supposedly. So people just do lines of coke. I don't know. But I guess you don't need a needle for that. Also, time's up. Time's up, but the customer's not, you know, ready to leave yet. Okay, here you go. Here's my money. 800. Squid ink pasta with shrimp. Never tried it. Never tried squid ink pasta. I only know about it because of that anime. Ika Musume, aka like Squid Girl, I think. Was it Squid Girl or like Ink Girl? I don't know. Anyway, I think it's Squid Girl, right? Ika means squid, I think. It's Ika Musume. Is that one anime which I never actually watched that much of? I just saw a few clips. It was like, it's just a squid girl that shoots ink, you know, and then her gimmick is that she shoots ink into like pasta, and then that's the joke, you know, and you eat the pasta, and that's like a thing, you know. It looks weird, you know. You think, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what the specifics are, but I guess it's edible, even though it's ink, you know. Because when I think of ink, I think of pen ink. Can you eat that? I don't know if you can eat that, but supposedly it's a delicacy. I guess we simply end the day. I don't know if there's anything else we do. Your body starts feeling itchy. Press Z to try and scratch. Okay. I scratch. I scratch. We don't scratch too much, you know? Doesn't it leave a rash? You gonna get some corticosteroid or something? I don't know. What do you call it? Is that like, you know, that ointment that makes you not itchy? Not enough. Not enough. I must scratch more. Scratch. Now we have lines. How does that work? Oh. Let's go. Day 4. I don't know what's up with that, you know, that nightmare we had. I guess, you know, too much stress from work, you know. We end up thinking that we're like the main course or something. It's just stress-related nightmares, that's all. Nothing weird. Like dessert. Well, chefs, they're gonna make dessert like one at a time. And supposedly we can also only hold one thing at a time as well. So it's weird, again, like we have to go back and forth one at a time. It's just strange. Oops, I didn't mean that. Oh! Who the hell do you think you are? Huh? I apologize, chef. What are you? An idiot sandwich. No, I'm sorry doesn't fucking cut it now, does it? Do you think a dish like that is at all acceptable in my kitchen? No, chef. Why did you make it? I don't know, chef. I must have... You don't know. It slipped my mind. I apologize, chef. Some flour had been left near the stove. I didn't want to get burned. Don't backtalk in me in my own fucking kitchen, you damn pig. If you plan on being a semi-decent cook, you have no conceivable reason to be scared of something like a stove. You know, simply just put your face in the fire. It's fine. You get burnt, you keep cooking. If you can't follow simple safety regulations, it'll be your own damn fault. Yes, chef. I couldn't hear you. Yes, chef. I need a break. Get the hell back to work. Well, that was scary. Guess that's the horror elements? A scary boss? Like, literally, like, when I saw this game, the first thing I thought of was Gordon Ramsay, right? Because Gordon Ramsay is so, like, infamous for being, like, a very mean, strict chef, you know? Even though I've never watched the show. Like, what is it? Like, Kitchen Nightmares? I never watched it. But I just know about it because of the memes. But, like, it actually is. This guy is Gordon Ramsay. he's like, literally Gordon Ramsay. Is this why the game's tagged as horror? Is your boss is Gordon Ramsay, basically. I think, I mean, as scary as that was, I think he had a good reason, actually. He mentioned something about flour and, like, fire. Flour can be quite explosive, actually. If you throw a bunch of flour in the air and it gets, like, near fire, then it could, you know, explode, actually, and cause, like, a whole, like, thing, so... His anger was justified. I don't know if the whole, like, putting his face in your fire thing was acceptable. But, you know, things were different back in the 60s, I guess. You know, the boss just slaps you, burns you. It's fine. That's just how it works. Anyway, lie on the couch and end the day. Uh-oh, more nightmares. Kitchen nightmares, you could say. Anyway, why can't I press C to try to move? Okay, move. Ooh. You know, I had dreams like that. Not really like falling in the void necessarily. I'll have to keep moving, by the way. But I definitely had dreams where it's like sleep paralysis, right? I mean, I've had like real sleep paralysis like a few times at this point. And it sucks every time. But I've also had like dream sleep paralysis, if that makes sense. You know, like I'm dreaming, but like I'm dreaming as if I'm like laying in bed and I get up, but then I actually can't, if that makes sense. It's weird. Like it seems like I could get up, so I get up, but then I realize that I'm still in bed, so I get like teleported back into bed. You know, it's as if, I don't know, it's weird. Like I'm in between sleeping and awakeness, and it's a really weird feeling. I don't like it because I keep trying to wake up, but I can't. You know, it's kind of like that kind of feeling, you know? So it's like you can't move, you know? I don't know, but it sounds like a nightmare, but it felt more annoying than anything else. But like real sleep paralysis, I've definitely had like real sleep paralysis where like I do wake up, but then I just simply can't move. And that is a little scary, at least the first time it happens anyway. Because you're like, you know, you feel like you can't move and you're like, will I not be able to move my entire life, you know? Will I just be stuck here forever? That's the first thought that comes to mind, I feel like. But no, after like a few minutes, you can move, usually. Appetizer, I'm gonna give it to the cowgirl. It's not really a cowgirl, but oh, it's the hat. Main, you want the main, right? Okay, another appetizer. Chefs, keep working. I don't know why I have to tell them every single time. When I grab the food, they should just be working, you know? You're like a main. I don't know, I'm getting the orders right. Did they say thank you anyway, even though I'm giving the wrong food? I don't know. Like a side. Oh, they're leaving already. Ah. What do you guys want? I don't know. Chefs, are you making stuff? Make stuff. Hurry up. Gameplay looks stressful. I mean, it kind of is. Definitely wish there was more... I don't know. Like, the biggest thing that I wish I could tell if they're eating or not. If there's like multiple customers and I don't know if they're eating or they're waiting for an order, that's the biggest thing that trips me up, you know? I can't tell. Nothing to say to me? Hey, Vince. Hi, Ro. Jesus, you look terrible. Did you get any sleep last night? I had a nightmare. Yeah, I can tell. Did you need to ask something? What are you reading? Restaurant reviews. What does it say? Does it mention me? They didn't mention you, no. Oh, damn, they don't appreciate good service. Guess not. Alright. Seems like time stopped, so you know what? I'm talking to my boss somehow. Like dessert, alright. Again, I miss like, I don't know, I guess you do a perfect run maybe, if you want to like... maximize profits. Oh, I forgot, I didn't press the button. I was waiting for the chefs to make stuff, they weren't making anything. That's all of them. You guys enjoying your food, staring off into the distance, just looking? No? Hurry up. No? Alright. Earn money. I mean, we do earn our way, you know, we do earn the limit. So, we do progress and everything. Also, everything's dark? What's happening? You know, it's like, After hours. The after hours. Any trash to take care of? Want to take care of? No? Why is this glowing? What's going on here? Also, time is ticking for some reason. Noise seems to be coming from the freezer. Oh, I guess go here. Well, there's an office here. I don't know why we're snipping around. A cabinet. It's filled with recipes, tax forms, ingredient lists, etc. It looks like he does all the budgeting himself. Newspaper clippings of a restaurant review from a few years ago. It's overwhelmingly positive, and the critic seems excited for the future of the bistro. Overwhelmingly positive. Isn't that the phrase they use for Steam reviews? This just reminds me of that. Photograph of the bistro on opening day. This week's newspaper. There's a review of the bistro. There's a lengthy description of the food that Vince has annotated with notes and recipe alterations in response to the week's menu showed promise. However, I couldn't say the same for the service. The staff that have been waiting at my table have been incredibly unprofessional and brash. While this may have been a one-off incident, it was surprising as I'm accustomed to La Gueule de Saturn's staff being more than professional, and I fear I might show a slip in taste and refinement from the hiring process the bistro is known for. Vince seems to have scribbled out the entirety of the notes about the waiter. Wait, is that just me? Is that me? Or is that like someone before we got hired? I don't know. It was like the weekly newspaper though, so I don't know. I'm not sure. A portrait picture of a man and a woman. The woman looks shockingly similar to Vince. How's that work? I mean, I guess that's saying like it's his mother or something. The frames gather a large amount of dust, or otherwise a, I don't know, fraternal twin. Weird. Anyway, well, ran out of time apparently. I didn't snip around fast enough. I've earned croquet madame. This looks disgusting. Why is there flies on it? It looks like there's a bunch of flies on it. What do you mean? How strange. Lie on the couch and end day. Where am I? Why can't I see anything? Press left. Oh, I did not press that. That was too slow. I guess we were cooked, you know? We would get cooked. Alright. Tip jar, skates, equip that. Okay, so it is like one at a time. Oh, okay. So you don't, all these upgrades you only get if you, you can't just use all of them at once, which is kind of a shame to be honest. You would think like, it feels more, like it feels more natural to like upgrade your gameplay, right? Or like, you know, make things easier in a way. by purchasing upgrades like passively, right? But these items can only be equipped one at a time, which is kind of annoying. I guess the only thing I would equip then would be the cologne. You know, in which case there's no reason to buy anything else. You just buy one item and that's it. That's all you use. Again, kind of annoying. Star shift. I guess we just use cologne. Alright, here we go again. Maybe this time I won't do as badly. I think there's a person waiting at the bottom there, so I'd like to get their food first if possible. Ah, damn it. That's too bad. Ah! Oi! I can't... I can't... I don't know if anyone wants anything. Dessert? Ah! Technically, I feel like I'll earn enough money, but like, I piss everyone off. Doing a very bad job, I feel like. Oh well. You got a fresh lemon tart? I don't know how to keep up. This guy needs like 2 waiters or something. Or at least they need to streamline the whole like process, I feel like. That's why I feel like we're gonna get fired, you know, because we're doing such a bad job. We earn enough money, but it's like I feel like the boss get angry. Ah yes, stab. Great. Start the shift. I also wonder if the cologne helps at all. It seems like customers get pissed off the same rate anyway, you know? Or is it even worse normally? I'm not sure. Dessert. You want dessert, right? Here you go. Side. You? I'm assuming, because you have 2 dishes already. Again, you can look at the number of dishes as well. Okay, it took a long time for the group to get their appetizers. Seems like the patience is higher though, because it's all in a group, I guess? Is that how it works? I don't know if the chef mentioned that or anything, you know, like in the tutorial. Like, do different people have different levels of patience? Not sure how it works. Main. That's all of them. Money. Clean up. Eat your dessert. Hurry up. Hurry up. Do it now. I just want your money. Okay. Money. I quit. Really? Pardon? I quit. You said this was a temporary replacement for someone, remember? I know I'm supposed to give you my 2 weeks, but you've been seeming pretty angsty and uptight lately, so you probably want someone more qualified for the position. Well, the position's still available if you need it. You sounded fairly desperate when you first asked to work here. Yeah, and now you don't need to worry about it anymore. Do you like the meal at least? Huh? The leftovers. Oh, I'll reheat the rest tonight for sure. It's pretty bitter though. Right. Have a good night, Rody. You too, boss. Alright, I mean, that's it. This should be enough. Hey, Manon. Manon? I know you said we should take a break and all, but I was thinking maybe we could get dinner somewhere. Your choice. I wanted to say sorry and... Your call could not be connected. Please call again or try again later. Goodbye. Hey, Manon. I tried calling earlier, but I don't think you were at the phone. I was wondering if you want to get dinner. Super casual, but we can go anywhere you want. Money's no problem for me, so... Your call cannot be connected. Please call again or try again later. Goodbye. Again, were answering machines invented in the 60s? I don't know. I have no idea. Manon, hello? I need to know if you want anything to eat. To eat anything. I'll get dinner with you if it's alright. Your call could not be connected. Please don't try again. This will never work. Listen, forget the dinner. Can I just hear your voice? You haven't picked up the phone even once the past week, and I just need to know you're there. Goodbye. Very strange. Very vague. Alright, that's a ending. I'm assuming this is like a very default ending, though. That doesn't really reveal much. Probably I have to do more things during the actual playthrough to reveal, more of the mystery, I guess, but... Very strange indeed. Anyway, we got steak. Also, like, golden utensils. It's very expensive. You pay for the utensils, really. Oh, here you go. No, wait, he's over here. Can I talk to you now? Hey, Vince. What do you want? Can you give me a raise? So is that a no, or... Alright, yeah, that's a no. You're not getting a raise. Why do you need one anyways? Well, it's for a girl. Her name's Manon. I should have just enough by the end of the week, but just a bit more could be ample for something really special. You make tips. Do good at your job and you'll do good enough for whatever pet project you have outside of it. Boo. Why do you need this much money anyways? Is she really that excessive of cash? Of course not. Well, I mean a little, yeah, but she's not prissy or anything. And she's worth it. Every cent of it. She's worth all of it. And when I can show her just how much she means to me, this will all be worth it too. What? Nothing. Alright. Do you like your job? I've dedicated my life into making this bistro as successful as it is now. Yeah, but do you like it? What do you mean by that? Well, for someone who claims they're the proud owner of this restaurant, I don't think I've actually, see you cook. What about you? Me? I mean, it pays me money. What did you want to do before this, then? I doubt you wanted to wait tables for a living. Well, I guess I was studying in school for something for a bit. Oh, what are you going for? You're definitely gonna make fun of me if I told you. You don't need to be too worried about that. Can't be any more embarrassing than you are now. You see, that kind of talk is exactly what I mean. Alright. Can I ask him if he's single? Why do you ask? I don't know, I was just curious. I mean, you must get a lot of ladies, right? Sure. So aren't you seeing any of them? Look, I'm really not getting what you're digging for here. Well, I guess just, why are you here? You just stand around watching other people work most of the time, you don't actually cook, you're more than stable enough in finances. Could you just get a manager to run the place while you relax? Settle down with someone? I don't run the place for money, you know. I've got actual stake here. This is me settling down. Chasing petty romances isn't the end-all be-all in life. What? Petty romances? Who is this all for if it's for someone else? What's even the point if you don't have a wife or kids to share it with? Isn't it enough to have it up for myself? Eesh, suit yourself. Okay, just a little judgmental, I gotta say. Anyway, not everyone needs to settle down with a family. But then again, this is the 60s? So maybe, that's just the prevailing thought. You got a favorite food? Not really, no. That sounded pretty non-committal. Well, there's not much that I can really pick from. That's not an answer. Then I guess lemons. Like lemon pie? Lemon tarts? No, just lemons. How can you stand just eating raw lemons? Aren't they sour? I wouldn't know. Huh? I don't have any sense of taste. Yeah, I could see the decorations out there. What's that got to do with... Not... like taste is like fashion taste or something? No, I mean, I lost my ability to taste food when I was younger. Whoa, what, really? No wonder your food tastes like that. You must be a miserable cook. What's wrong with my cooking? Nothing, sir. What about you? Huh? What's your favorite food? Do I have to pick just one? That sounds pretty non-committal. Alright. I guess I eat whatever my girlfriend's into. That's also not an answer. It's still better than lemons. Never mind. Okay, interesting. Okay, so interesting little thing there. Like, apparently he does not have a... You know, he does not have a sense of taste. And how do you make food, you know? So that's... I don't know, that is interesting. How's that work? Like, how do you become a chef if you can't taste your own food? How do you know if it's good or not, you know? I don't know. That's also probably why he said lemons. You know, lemons as in, like, he probably just likes lemons as, like, a cooking ingredient, you know? More so than anything else. Not that, like, he likes eating them specifically. Can I have a break? I'm getting tired, kinda tired. Why? Did you not have anything for lunch? It's more so because of the... Never mind. No, I didn't. I couldn't afford to bring anything. I suppose I could let you eat the leftovers, the patients that didn't finish their meals after all. Really? You're being serious? Sure I am. But you better enjoy those meals more than those censored customers did, and I appreciate the table scraps and bothering to feed you. Once your shift's over, these dishes better be licked fucking spotless of all these meals are coming out of your paycheck, alright? Also, he censored a swear word, but then he says fucking anyway, so what? Yeah, sir. Alright, that's funny. I feel like that's what the food we've been getting, you know, after our shifts have been in the first place. Alright, well, let's interact with this. A trash can. It's empty, like my soul. Oh no, it's empty like my bank account. This is what it is. No, Wait, is that? What's going on? I don't know. There seems to be crumpled up love letters and endearing notes thrown into the trash as well. All of them are signed with an M. M, you don't say. Automate, we know someone named M. What's going on here? Forms budgeting out of all the employees' paychecks. His handwriting's awful. My handwriting's awful too. Oh, there's a phone call. Pick up the phone. Hi, hello? Man, is that you? Pardon? Oh, Vince. Sorry about that. I thought... Never mind. What's up? Are you free tonight? I'm hosting a dinner party in my apartment, and was checking if you'd be available. Oh, that's what you meant. You know, nothing totally gay. Just a bunch of, just a couple of bros hanging out. Wait, you're inviting me? Is that a yes or a no? Sure, the boss invites you to a dinner party? I guess so. Is the food covered for? Is this free food? Well, sure, but before that, I wanted to ask you about... Be there in the next few minutes. Well, I guess I can just ask in person. I can save, actually. Save there. Going to the dinner party. This feels like walking to a mousetrap. Maybe I should just ditch and tell him I got into an accident or something the next morning. Oh good, you made it. Oh hey! Yep, here I am, in the flesh. Wow, super stoked to be here. Wouldn't want to be in any other place on this fine night. You don't need to act so excited. Come in. Right, pardon the intrusion. Fancy place, what the heck? Wow, this place sure looks, well, your taste in interior design never goes anywhere, I guess. Hold on a sec. Where are you? I thought you said this was a dinner party. It is. Then why am I the only guest here? Guest? Yeah, I'm supposed to be your guest, right? No. I had to find someone to cater for them when they arrive. Wait, you called me here for work? Yeah, okay. That's why, yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought we were attending the party, but no, we're working. The dishes are on the kitchen counter. Go fetch them and ask around if anyone wants one when they get here. Now listen here, I may work for you, but I'm not some kind of your pet. I'm not some kind of pet dog. Besides, I'm actually here to ask you about. Ding dong. That must be them. Were you saying something? Alright, fine. I better get overtime for this. You know, I better get paid a lot of money, okay? To be called in such short notice. The sooner you go to the kitchen, the less painful this gets for everyone. There's some awards for culinary excellency tucked in between the books. A well-made cello covered in dust. Francisco Goya, St. Francis Borgia helping a dying impediment. I can't say all these words. Also, you know, what's his face? I've already forgotten. What's his name again? Roy? You know, I can't remember his name. The main character's name. Rody, yes. The main character's name, Rody. He said how Vincent's interior design sucks, I think. At least that's my interpretation, unless I'm reading it wrong. But I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's really fancy, I would say. So it kind of goes over my head, but it's not bad. This is what I imagine what a wealthy person's apartment looks like. So, a bowl of fruit, they're fake. So it doesn't really miss the mark in that case. This is what a rich person looks like, you know? Even more wine? Or maybe he's having more guests. Birdies. A plate of escargot. Cheese platter. Not interesting. So we are serving. Okay, deviled eggs. All right, this is fucking rich person's party. They have freaking what do you call it? What's the word? Dorvers? I can't say the word. Anyway, this plan's alive. Of course he won't. Something like this. Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Anyway, so what do we want to get? I guess escargot. Hey, anyone want some escargot? Snails? You want some snails? Anyone want some snails? Vince, again, I have something to offer to the guests. Yes, you do. I guess I'll have to try again after I finish this stupid chore. Okay, so he does have friends. You know, it's like, I don't know, I just imagine him to not have any friends at all and just be like a very grumpy person, but no, he has friends apparently. What's up with that look? I guess they're waiting for a play that catches their eye. Want some escargot? You want some escargot, bro? This guy's been staring at me for a while. Why does he look familiar? Could he be... No, there's no way. I don't know what that means. Yes, I like that one. You successfully catered. Wow. So who are you supposed to be? A waiter? And you were serving wearing that. What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with it? Oh, look at the mirror and it will speak for itself. Well, whoever you are, either Vincent must be getting desperate with attendances or has taken a liking to you. He usually doesn't invite anyone that's on your level. My level? What do you mean by that? Freaking bourgeoisie. They seem to have already dismissed you. Dismissed you? Dismissed you. Ugh. I mean, to be honest, I never really tried escargot in my life, ever. It's just kind of like a meme, you know? It's like the French people eat snails, you know? It's like weird. But here's a cheese platter, and that's something safe, you know? A lot of people love cheese, right? And want try some cheese? You want some cheese, bro? Let me take one. You successfully catered. You know, this guy's just wearing a tank top, you know? It's like, we don't look all that different. Look, I mean, this guy's wearing, like, we're wearing a shirt, you know? I guess we're wearing, like, we're doing the thing where we, like, wear a shirt underneath a shirt, you know? Like, I feel like that was, like, a fashion trend for a bit. So I guess, again, this is the 60s, so it's, like, it's not that bad, but... You know, it's like the thing where you like wear a shirt over a shirt. You're wearing a shorter shirt over a longer shirt, you know, that thing? It's like a skater look, you know, you're like Tony Hawk. Anyway. So how did you end up meeting Vincent anyways? Through the well, this is true, but I'm not sure what he means by that. For work or for bistro? I guess bistro. You ate there regularly enough to know him personally? Yeah, I don't know. Not really a customer, but... Yep. Wow. What was your favorite dish of his? Sbuzi? Funny. I don't recall him ever serving that. It's a new recipe? Well, how about you? Where'd you meet him? Oh, through university. He went to school. What was he like? Not much different. Quieter. Not as harsh, let's say. What do you mean by harsh? You don't think you're snipping too much, do you? How do you think Vincent would feel about you asking this? Alright. Well, I kind of lied there. I didn't want to lie. I accidentally lied because I didn't know what bistro meant. As like it was said through work, I wasn't sure if it meant like as a chef, you know, because obviously that's not true. But anyone want some deviled eggs? Delightfully devilish, Seymour. She don't know what deviled eggs mean. What is deviled eggs? I'm assuming obviously it's eggs, but like something special you put on it? Not sure. You want this? Ooh, what's that dish? So, what's your favorite thing about the chef's food? How it looks? It looks appetizing. Appetizing. Or appealing is what I meant to say, like in an artistic way. Oh, that makes much more sense. Yes, I agree entirely. I'll be honest, his food as well, it's fine, but it doesn't taste genuine. Like it feels incredibly self-absorbed in a way? And how does that work? How does food taste self-absorbed? It's not made for others, you know? Like what a chef is supposed to do? Does that make sense? Not in the slightest. Isn't that what makes him great? Never mind. Your voice is pretty loud, by the way. You know the chef can hear you, right? Wait, he can? Rody, is that you? Huh? Who said that? Well, I guess this guy doesn't want any catering, but he wants to talk to me. I thought so. It is you. It's me, Richard, from class. Oh, econ, remember? I think you were majoring in hospitality, too. Alright. College is a bit fuzzy for me. I stopped seeing you after a while. Did you switch majors? Well, I flunked out. That's probably the truth. Oh yeah, we kinda assumed. We? Everyone in class thought you won't keep up for long. Your poor parents. How'd they take it? They must have been really disappointed, right? You're just rubbing salt in the wound, by the way. What the heck? But it's really surprising to see you again. What I really want to know is how in the world did you end up working for someone like Chef Charbonneau? Did you get on your knees and beg him or something? I gotta go piss. Ah yes, that's how you like excuse yourself from a conversation. You simply say, I have to go pee. Pardon? I need a piss. Real bad. Like right now. You could have just said the bathroom. Okay, bye. See ya, sucker. Is she gonna talk to you? Now can we talk? What's gotten you all worked up? Fine, let's hear it. Well, how do you know Manon? Okay, so I mean that's already strongly implied, but yeah. We saw like a photo with him and Manon, so we're just wondering, how do you know Manon? Who? My Manon. Or actually, I don't know how he's phrasing that. I guess initially he wanted to say like my girlfriend, but I guess he corrected himself. Anyway, my Manon, the one whose picture you have in your office, the ones who's been sending you letters. My girlfriend. Are you sure we're thinking of the same girl? I saw the picture, of course I'm... Because that Manon said she dumped some pathetic red hair pluck a week ago. I don't know, what's that word? I'm assuming it's French, I don't know. Pluck? So it can't be the same one. Well, yeah, but... Stay out of my office, Rody. Rody. Did I pronounce it Rody? Anyway, also kind of like outed ourselves as like snooping in his office, by the way. Checking out his trash can. I'll just like eat all these deviled eggs by myself. Num. No? I'll just help myself. Just eat all this food. Even though it's just appetizers. You're not supposed to like eat the entire thing, but... You know what? If you're hungry, might as well just eat it all. It's a wilted plant. How sad. Friend Snyder is untitled. Here's a washroom. Cupboards are shut tight. A trash can. There's some grayish-brown hair in it. How strange? Why is there brown hair in it? His hair is black, right? And this is his home, so... How strange. How suspicious. Also, fancy bathtub? The most horrendous bathtub I've ever seen. It looks fancy. I don't know, it's one of those fancy bathtubs. I don't know how comfortable it is, but yeah, it looks fancy. In fact, it reminds me of like a Columbo episode, I think. Was there a Columbo, you know, like that old detective show that has like, I feel like a lot of recent popularity, you know, for some reason, a lot of Columbo memes. Guess one more thing. But it reminds me of a Columbo episode where I believe it was Columbo, or maybe some other thing, I don't know, but there's a bathtub involved, you know? Someone like died in the bathtub, got murdered in the bathtub, and then you gotta find evidence. It's like the similar bathtubs, they're fancy. Anyway, we're snooping around in his room, by the way. Normal thing to do, I guess. A full-length mirror. A dresser. A shelf. His culinary degree is framed on top. Typewriter and some paperwork. Seems to be related to running the bistro, but his handwriting is horrible. Anything else to look at? A painting of a burning home. There isn't any signature. It's his bedside table. Oh, that looks strange. Who is that? I don't know. And why would it have like red eyes? No idea. Nice looking bed. There's indents of someone sleeping on it on both sides. Okay, that seems to imply there was someone else here. Okay. I got a freezer key. Wow, amazing. Uh-oh. Looking for anything specific? Yeah, I was just looking, lacking for a nap room, taking a nap, looking for the bathroom. I mean, this is kind of true, so yeah, we're just looking for the bathroom. And did you not think to check the door closest to the kitchen first? What other door? You don't have to serve the other guests anymore. Come on. Okay. Whatever you say, boss. No more hors d'oeuvres or whatever. No free snacks for me. Where'd everybody go? The party ended. Quite a party. What? That's this early in the night? Something came up. Is everything okay? Stares directly at you. Vince? You better go home. You have work in the morning. Right, my last day. Well, thanks for the party, I guess. Good night, Vince. Night, Rody. You know, instead of doing our job, let's go inside. This freezer. Are you sure? We have the key, right? Let's go. You know, there's some noises that we heard in this freezer before that's kind of strange at that one time. I was curious what's here. I mean, you see a butchering table. I mean, that's not the strangest thing in the world, considering this is a restaurant, so... See a bunch of stuff. You make sausages? Oh. Oh, God. Wait a minute. Manon. That's not good. Turns out it was cannibalism. Again, why do I keep playing games that have cannibalism in it? Not every single time, because that's an exaggeration, but almost every single time I play like a horror game recently, it's just, there's always cannibalism related. So somehow, at some point, you know? Huh? Ah, shit. Yeah, oh, God. I struggle. This is the only option I have. I simply struggle. The ropes are too tough. I can't break it. Struggle. There's a saw, but I wouldn't be able to reach the handle with my arms like this. Struggle. Fuck, there's nothing I have on me to cut or burn through it. You know, burn, by the way, it's a very big hint. You know, this is why you gotta have like a Swiss Army knife or something with you. You know, you gotta have a multi-tool. So, get away from me! Don't come any closer. Stop. Who's saying that actually? I'm not sure who's saying that. I think maybe Vincent's saying that. So he's saying like stop. You know, he's saying stop. Calm down. You don't have to be doing any of that. You can stop. You're ending up in the same place no matter what you do. Actually, you know what? Maybe you're fast enough, you'll get out. Hell, I'll even give you a 15-second head start. Really? You do that? For me? You mean it? Of course. Go on. Go. I run. And I don't really run, I guess. I just simply squirm as fast as I can. Go, 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 go. You can't even bother to hurry when your life depends on it. How disappointing. No, I guess I'm dead. I try as hard as I can. It's really hard to run or crawl. We're stuck, you know, ropes and everything. You're tied up. There's a very big disadvantage, you know? I wonder if you can actually succeed in that situation. Oh no, it's just ending too. Best served cold. Alright, well. At least I ordered some cherry vanilla gelato. You know, as he stabs me and turns me into delicious sausages, I guess. Or I don't know what it is actually. It looked like sausages, you know, on the counter there. I will now use my matches that I hid inside my pocket. Yeah. Ta-da! Is that easy? Is that easy? I don't know. I imagine ropes are pretty hard to burn though, you know? Especially in that position. How do you like strike a flame, you know? I need to get out of here. Actually, can I look around first? Seems sharp. Nothing else to look at, I guess. Extra toilet paper. It's mainly preserved food, but the cooler's up above the shelf. There's nothing useful on the shelves. And I can't climb up this without it falling on top of me. I mean, that's not toilet. It looks like toilet paper to me, but maybe it's cans of food. Or something else. I don't know. Bags of flour. Ooh, we can take the bags of flour, I guess. Fresh ingredients. Cooking oil. Can I just leave, by the way? I never actually tried leaving. Oh, it's locked, of course. Of course they lock us in here. It's too cold. It's like that game that the developer made called Cold Front. Anyway, I don't think I have the strength to break the door open. Alright, so I guess let's grab this flour first, I guess. I got flour. Amazing. Place flour near shelf. I get over here. The cooler. It's too cold for me to... Maybe there's a way to stop the fan. Okay. Is that... No, it's just beef, I think. You know, it's not long pork, you know? Something in here. Industrial control. Flip it on. Don't want to get too close, but you can cut through something now. I mean... cut meat of saw. Okay, we cut the meat. I cut it down to the bone. You got animal bones. Alright. I guess that's what you need to do. It's like insane point and click logic. But sure. You know, I would think like get a ladle or something. I don't know. It's like right there. to sabotage the cooler somehow. Just poke it. But no, we gotta get the bone specifically from this meat, specifically with this device. For sure. Anyway, I sabotaged the fan. Now it's not cooling anymore. Now all the meat will rot. And it will be really smelly in here. Great. I guess we can open the door now, maybe? Because it's not frozen, I'm assuming. That's really quick for everything to thaw that quickly. But sure. Open. You reach your arm in the handle outside. Oh, we break the window, so we did. The door is now unlocked. Great. Hello? It's after hours, I guess. What's this? Free food? A dead plate. Looks like a grilled hanger steak. Oh, hello. Hey, maybe we could talk about this? Wait, don't go any closer. What if I... Oh. Stab. Okay. Things got a little messy. Time to cut up the body, chop it up, and serve it as spaghetti sauce. I don't know. Spaghetti and meatballs, you know? Oh, here you go. Ending 4, abattoir. You earn coal-fired heart. Delicious. I like some french fries with that, though. You know, it'd be nice. It's like a lot of meat. You know, at least have a side of fries. Maybe some vegetables. You know, there's a lot of meat all at once. Anyway. Ha! Ow! You're a vampire? What the heck? What the fuck are you doing? What are you, Mike Tyson? Ah! You! I don't even know what to say to you! How can you even think of making food out of... Is everything you cook? Do you even hear yourself? No, that's disgusting. I would never serve anything like that in my kitchen. But then... Why her? And why? Why'd you do it? What reason would you have to butcher her like that? Well, I wasn't planning on being the one to eat it. Who the hell was gonna eat it then? What did she ever do to you? Why did you kill her? Because you... Ugh, you were supposed to enjoy it. What? Dish was meant to be for you. But you refused to eat it, and now you've gone ahead and wasted it. It wasn't for me. Vincent, that's fucking insane. You know that, right? Besides, you never told me your favorite food. Okay, well, I guess we'll ask the other thing. Why me? My ear, you ate my ear. Well, don't flatter yourself. It probably would have been better cooked. It's fucking raw. So you do eat people? No. No. I can't stand eating. No matter the ingredients, no matter the recipe, everything tastes the exact same. Tastes like nothing. It makes me sick. But with you, maybe. See ya. Bye. Bye. What are you talking about? No. Okay. Well, I guess I can ask more questions. How long had you known her? You never answered how you know her. There's no point in dodging the question now, right? There's not much else to fucking hide. It wasn't long. This wasn't some long grift. A short while before you asked for the job. She showed passing interest in me, but I wasn't interested. It felt like an obvious rebound on her behalf. It wasn't until after you gave me your sob story crying over her, more particularly when you showed that much desperation and sacrifice for this girl, that I realized. You realized that she was part of the recipe you were looking for. And you weren't even willing to try it. Do you even care about her? She looked really happy in that photo with you. The photo you trashed in your office. How could you? Did you even care? No. So it was just some sick game to you? You didn't even love her. But you did. You cared so deeply about her, and she didn't even mention you. You loved her, probably still love her, with little to no possibility of her loving you back. Don't say that. I was inspired. I've been told I don't cook with love, which is a sentimental and meaningless review in the culinary world. I'm a professional chef, not a parent making a meal for their kid. But I think I understood what they meant when you walked in. Locked. I can't. Oh. No. Hopefully I don't miss that QTE every single time. Let's see. It'd be funny if they surprise QT in the middle of dialogue. That would really suck because I'm reading it at the same time. Anyway, about that one cook. Jesus, do you do this to all your employees? Oh yeah, there was that one time he like almost burned the face of that one guy. Is this why you have so few staff members like the magazine said? What? That one cook. The guy that just disappeared one day. Jesus. Yes, because he was fired. It's funny, it's like of course I kill you and everything, but I'm not that much of a monster. I don't eat everybody. Why couldn't you just done that to me? Why didn't you quit? Because of her. This was all for her. You knew that. You knew that damn well. Alright. How could I forget? It's all you ever talk about. No wonder she left you. You're exhausting. Shut up. Your cooking disgusts me. I still can't believe you're planning to feed me something like... Thank God I never ate any of the food you've been giving me. But yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I've been getting like food at the end of shift. I always just put it in the fridge and just never eat it. You haven't. I mean, that's insulting. They're all just sitting in the fridge, yeah. I don't need to try them to know they don't taste like real food. You always made me lose my appetite. And I guess now I know why. That's really rude. He'd be like, what the heck? You've never been trying the food that I gave you? That's so rude. Anyway, I don't know what to do, to be honest. Like, obviously everything's locked, so... Do we just keep doing this forever? Do you regret it? Why should I? You're the one that asked for the job. You're rotten. You'll never be satisfied. Vince, listen, just listen. If everything else so far has tasted nothing to you, what makes you think I'll be any different? If you're really doing all this just so you can taste again, when it turns out I'm just like any other, what will you do? You would have killed her. You would have killed me for no reason. Are you really ready to deal with that? If this is your idea of trying to make yourself happy, I don't think you'll ever be full. Oh, I was wondering if he was just gonna stand there. There's not much I can do, by the way. It's locked still. I don't know. Just gonna keep doing this all day. Forever. Trash? Nope. What if I go back here? What if I go back here? What is this? Wine bottle? You got shattered wine bottle. Congratulations. There's a peephole looking out over the restaurant. Really? Where is it? I don't see it, actually. Apparently there is. I actually don't know what he means by that. A lot of wine here, it seems like. He was just enjoying a glass of wine, be like, yeah, it's delicious, while he had us like tied up in the freezer, he's ready to enjoy his meal. I don't know. Yeah, he's just a little drunk, that's all. Boop. Anyway, I stab him. Stab. Just shank the shit out of him. Well, we did it. Yay! You got restaurant key. I guess we're the new owner. His eyes are still following you. Interesting. Is he still like a little bit alive? Cool. Anyway, can I cook him? You know, gotta get rid of the evidence. You know. Can I leave now? Revenge is best served cold. Oh yes, cooking oil, of course. Gonna need a little bit of cooking oil. Bit of salt, a little pepper. No. Okay, well we're gonna like just burn everything down. Burn, baby, burn. You know, we could have gotten away with self-defense, but now that we're burning down a restaurant, you know, this is like arson. I don't know if this counts anymore. I don't know if Anyway. I should get something to eat. No, it was the 60s, don't worry about it, you know? In the 60s, you could just get away with everything, you know, because apparently the cops were just really incompetent. So don't worry about it. Anyway, there you go. I'm assuming that's the canon ending, obviously. That's the good guy. The good guy wins. Oops, I not water bottle. But yeah, the good guy wins. We kill the killer. I'm surprised that there isn't like a gay ending, you know, where we like just make out with the chef and everything. It really was set up to be like that, wasn't it? I mean, come on. I do feel like this developer usually kind of baits you, I feel like. With like Yowie, but nope. Actually, he was a psychopath. Anyway, I don't think I can keep doing this with you. What? Just this, it's too much. I'd rather date like a psychopath cannibal instead. No. And not enough in all the wrong places. I don't understand. I thought we were doing good. What happened? Nothing happened, Rody. Just give me some time. I've been job hunting after the last place. I'll get enough money. We can go out somewhere nice, I promise. Rody. Is it the apartment? I'm saving up for a nicer place, really. Rody. Manon. It's not just your apartment or your dates, it's... I can't keep watching you ruin any semblance of progress you make with yourself while trying to make me happy. It's exhausting. But you aren't ready for a relationship. You're killing yourself over for me. I can't have you spending money on someone you don't need. You mean well, and I do love you still, I really do. But I'm gonna go like over here to fuck that chef instead. I mean, anyway. But until you can learn to take care of yourself, this will only do harm for the both of us. And I'll see you around, Rody. Well, I mean, that's when they broke up. Best served hot. Whiskey lemon cake. Very burnt, which obviously makes sense since he burnt down the restaurant. Again, I guess he just gets away with it, you know? I mean, that's a lot of people's jobs. You know, there's a lot of jobs that have now, like, gone, you know? It caused a lot of damage to the cooks. But I guess, you know, it was a toxic working environment anyway. You know, the whole place is burnt down. There you go. I guess that's it. That's all the endings. I mean, yeah. I mean, what do I think about the game? For one, overall, I liked it. I mean, I like the general plot. You know, it's good. Psychological horror and all that. The main villain was interesting. Though I do find his like main motivation to like kill people kind of a little bit lacking, you know. So because he can't taste things, he just simply kills people. I actually was looking for like maybe like a deeper reason for that. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe there was a deeper reason, but I didn't see it. But you know, it's fine. I like the art as usual. The art's great. I do gotta say though, so the graphics though, however, are a little bit inconsistent, I gotta say. You know, maybe it's just the resolution, but like I've noticed, for example, like the icons for the food, the walking sprites, you know, and the overworld. Technically, I don't know, something about it is kind of like you're a little bit inconsistent, I gotta say. This is what I've noticed anyway. So there's that. Even though the CGs are fine, it's just, you know, just when you're actually in the game itself, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just something weird about how the resolution. It feels like it's all squished, you know, it's like it's not the correct resolution, you know? I don't know. I'm not sure what it is, but it feels a little like pixelated. That's the word, right? It's very pixelated. So I do feel like when you're designing a game and whatnot, it's like, you gotta make sure, like, not only do you want to draw something good, you know, you gotta also make sure it's easily identifiable, you know, as well. Because there's a gameplay reason for that as well, you know. For example, when you're like serving the different types of food, right? You do have to kind of remember, you know, which one is which, you know, which category. So it does help if it's more easily seen by the player, because I do feel like the icons for the food, you know, are hard to see. Other than that, but let's see. And there is a little bit inconsistency in terms of the gameplay as well. You know, overall, I like the general idea. I mean, it fits the theme actually of the whole, you know, the whole restaurant thing. I do feel like the whole cannibal chef plus the whole being a waiter thing, it does fit thematically. I do like the idea that it kind of combines that a little bit. But I do feel like it's a little frustrating at times. However, like for example, again, I complained about this when I played it. I'll say it one more time. Number one, I do wish that there was an eating animation, you know, it would help, so I can realize what state the guests are in, you know, if they're eating or they're ordering or they're waiting for food. I wish there was more, you know, more visual hints, you know, to what that the player can just simply look at, so they know what's happening, you know, in the gameplay. And the second thing, definitely the whole like simultaneous cooking thing. So sometimes it works for like if you're ordering like different types of food, you know, like appetizer and main at the same time. The cooks do cook them, you know, and simultaneously. But they don't do that when it's like the same order, like multiple times. Like a group orders like 4 appetizers, and yet you have to do that one at a time. It just seems inefficient. It doesn't seem fun, you know, when you have to do that. It just seems artificially difficult for some reason, and it just also doesn't make any sense, you know. I don't know. It's just weird. Like gameplay wise, it doesn't make sense, and also like real life wise, I feel like it doesn't make sense. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe that's just maybe that's just how they did things in the 60s. I don't know. I have no idea. It just feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't flow very well, not very intuitive, you know? But that's just my opinion. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Anything else? I think that's it. Oh yeah, one more thing. Okay, I'm sorry that I keep, like, it seems like I'm just complaining about this game. I do like it overall. It's just, one more thing I do want to mention, I've since mentioned it a few times already. The walking animation. Yeah, why is the walking animation, like, why is the character just, like, strafing everywhere? You know, it's like kind of weird. It's like as if you're playing like a console port, you know, like, you know how you play a console port, but like you control the camera with the mouse. Like, I don't know, I feel like not everyone will get this, but like it's like as if you're doing that, so like your character's always facing one direction no matter where you move, because you move WASD, you know. So it just looks weird. I don't know, why are they always facing one direction? I mean, in terms of saving budget, I guess it makes sense, but like, I don't know. Do they need to save budget on this? I'm not sure. I don't know if they had a time limit either. So was there like a deadline maybe? That's one thing I think of. Maybe there's like a self-imposed deadline, so they had to like finish it, you know, at a certain point, so they didn't want to add the extra animation. But it does look weird though. Why are they like? It does look weird that they're facing one direction the whole time when they're walking around. It's just a small thing, but like it's just, I don't know. It's just a thing I noticed. Why did they do that? I don't know. It's weird. And also the upgrades as well. I do feel like the upgrades, I feel like, are kind of like not really, I don't know, I feel like the upgrades, because you have to equip them one at a time, I feel like what's the point, you know? If you can only equip one item at a time anyway, what's the point of buying the rest, right? So I feel like it's better if you could just simply stack the upgrades. It makes more sense as well. I don't know. I mean, the game doesn't have to be challenging, and I do feel like Day 6 is like, there's a very challenging shift in Day 6. I don't know why that's so challenging. It wouldn't be as challenging if we could just simply stack the upgrades, you know? So I think that's all. I mean, I feel like I have a lot of complaints, I feel like. But I don't want to say the game is bad though. Overall, I actually did enjoy it, you know? I mean, I like the writing. Even though there's a bit of I got a nitpick, but there was a few typos, I feel like. But other than that, again, I gotta praise it some more though to balance it out. I do like the characters. The characters are really interesting though. I do like the characters and the writing, the dialogue. The way they have their own personalities are really cool. They are interesting, as well. So I like how everything was unraveled. Music is good, by the way. I didn't really mention the music is pretty good actually. I didn't mind the music at all actually. So that fits. I mean, I gotta say again, like the main art when it's like CG, the nightmare sequences, right, and like the general like CG in general is awesome as well. So I like that. I also like little Easter eggs as well. I've noticed there's actually a little bit of secrets here and there that if you do multiple playthroughs that you might notice as well. I mean, obviously the whole main menu, changing, depending what ending you get. I think the main menu also changes, I think. So that's a thing that happens as well. A lot of mystery, though, I do wonder. Like, for example, like, again, because you see the shadow of Manon, for example, when you look at the window, that's not really explained either. But again, I guess you just chalk it up to, like, it's just spooky, I guess. It's just to be spooky. I think that's supposed to be, like, the ghost of Manon and everything, right? And yeah, I still know, they're trying to understand the motivation of Vince as well. I still don't really understand his motivation, other than, like, again, he wants to taste something. But I guess the idea is, like, it's actually pretty similar to, like, food in real life, I think. But, like, if you make the animal feel like a really strong emotion, I guess, as you kill it, I guess, it's supposed to make it taste different, I think. So something like that. I don't know. I think it's usually, like, happy, though. Usually if you make the animal happy before you slaughter it, like a chicken or something, then it tastes better, I think. Or is it the opposite? I'm not sure. But I think, like, the idea is that Vince wanted to find someone who's, like, especially, like, desperate, and like, depressed or whatever. And he wanted to, like, cultivate him, like, as if he was, like, a farm animal. And then, cook him when he's at his height of emotion, is the idea. For some twisted reason. Still not really explained entirely. It's just he's just a psycho, I guess. It's not really a deep reason, I feel like. Well, he's just a psychopathic. I don't know. But yeah. I guess that's it. I mean, nothing else I want to say about this game. It's just another game by this developer. I liked it. I mean, overall, I liked it. To be honest, I don't want to compare too much, but I do like Elevator Hitch a lot better, only because there's a lot more interesting things that happen, This one was a lot more, I guess, grounded for the most part, which in its own way I do like. I actually do like that, but because of that, though, there isn't much, not a lot of variation, in terms of, like, the endings, for example, In all the endings, you just die, and that's kind of it. Most of the endings, you just get stabbed and die. Well, not true, actually. 2 endings that happens. One ending, you just simply, like, quit, I guess. And then the other ending, you do live. So, not really. Well, I exaggerated, I guess. Not really, I guess. But I don't know, I'll just stop rambling. So, alright. There you go. That's the end of a Dead Plate. So, I liked it, But I also have other playthroughs on the channel, so you can look for those as well on my YouTube channel. I played other games by the developer. As I mentioned before, I recommend Elevator Hitch. That was that one I really liked as well. Also, if you didn't know, I also stream these games live. So if you subscribe and change your bell notifications from personalized to all, you get a notification of when I go live as well. I'm also simulcasting on Twitch as well. So if you want to, you can also follow my Twitch, but I'll be streaming to both platforms, at least, into the foreseeable future. I don't know if Twitch will ban me because I technically merged chat, but don't worry about it. Or if they ever change, their policy on that, but I guess we'll see. But there you go. I guess, yeah. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.